Hi, good morning everyone. Justin here on the Film Recipes channel, and I'm in a rather beautiful part of the world. This is the New Forest National Park. It's not too far from where I live, about half an hour I suppose, and it's a place I come to. My wife and I would come often, we're walking, cycling, taking photos, generally enjoying the seasons, different times of year, lots to see, and so no doubt I'll be returning here repeatedly over the coming months, and we can watch the place come to life in the spring and autumn colours and all the other things. And so I'm doing a bit of filming. I was here actually just a few days ago, but it was quite late in the day, and took a series of photographs. Never had a chance to get the video part of it done. So the first bit of filming I'm doing today in this beautifully bright, in fact almost ridiculously bright late winter morning, is to round up what was going on just a couple of days ago towards the end of another sunny day. And it's a lovely Pro Neg recipe that has a balance to the colour that really works well with greens and forest scenes, and is just that little bit more green than neutral, so not necessarily warm colour balance, but slightly green to its tones, and works well also at controlling the high contrast that you get. You can see in the video footage here that it's when the sun comes out, you get a lot of very white or very dark light. It's quite a challenge in photography terms to work in conditions like this. So it's a recipe that helps to tame that a little bit as well. So the sample pictures whizzing by give you an idea, and I think now we also put the film recipe up on the screen, and that'll be in the comments as well. But I've been taking some pictures as I walk around this rather beautiful national park area, and so let's do the first set of those right now, and we can see the forest ranger film recipe in action in the afternoon golden hour here in the forest. So a selection of photos taken in this New Forest National Park at the time of a sunset just the other day, and I was, as I say, taking those, enjoying the golden hour soft light, and that's quite a contrast from what we have today, where we have some much brighter, more harsh lighting conditions. And so when choosing a film recipe under these circumstances, or adapting your photography, you have some challenges that you have to overcome. Basically, your cameras, as good as they are not really going to be able to capture quite the dynamic range that your eyes can see in terms of the very bright elements and the very dark elements. And so you either have to pick and expose for one or the other, and really make a kind of impactful, dramatic sort of photo. And that, is a style in itself, and is great. But or the alternative, I suppose, is to expose for one end of the perhaps into the shadows a little bit more, and then when you get you'll get burnout in the picture in order to see things. So there's some challenges there. Cropping in obviously can help to do that, and how you frame the picture, and just being mindful of it, I suppose. But the other technique is to give yourself a little bit more latitude with a film recipe, and that's obviously the point here. And there you can choose a number of the different simulations that give you a little bit more flexibility in that sense, and also some of the other settings. Okay, so I've been doing a bit of that and having a go. So let's have our second set of images for this film recipe, which is the Forest Ranger film recipe, with a sort of forest-friendly greens sort of tones. And let's have a look at those, where I've been trying to use the brighter conditions and the film recipe working together. So here we are then with a little roundup of the photography and the settings and so on for the Pro Neg based Forest Ranger film recipe, which, if I turn around a little bit, I don't know if there's going to be any chance of you seeing that, but there it is, available in the Film Recipes app. So this is my app that I've been developing over the last few months. It contains over 600 film recipes, around 650 right now, and yeah, that's quite a lot of film recipes, obviously. And so in a situation like this, where you're out and about taking pictures in a certain set of conditions, you can use the app to filter, and you can choose to find recipes that suit certain conditions. So in here we've got some preferences, so you can choose ones that are forest friendly, which is probably as much for me as for anyone else, because the amount of time I spend walking in the woodlands. So there's a series of those, but there's also ones with softer contrast. You can look for those low contrast recipes, which are useful in these harsh conditions. Ones that work with very bright light, there's settings for that too, and a whole bunch of other choices that you can make to give yourself a filtered list, and then you can pick and choose different ones and add those to your favorites, etc. Load them up and go out and try them. So that's that for now. Please do, if you have a moment, like and subscribe. It helps me understand, if nothing else, which of the videos you prefer, what sort of styles you prefer. You can leave comments as well, and subscribing also helps you find out when I've got new videos released. And I'm planning, of course, to go through not necessarily all of the 650 recipes, but quite a good number, to give you a good range of options and to tell you a little bit about what's going on. So here we are. That's a little wrap for this one in the beautiful New Forest National Park. That's it for now. Thank you very much for watching. I do appreciate it, and we'll see you very soon.